Hello, welcome back. It's Sunday. It's a little bit past noon. I've been decently productive this morning. I'm just getting a bunch of little things done, like emails and all that jazz. I gotta go make some food because I'm gonna bring it with me to school. My plan is to go to school and spend a majority of the day there. I have some psych videos I want to watch, obviously Anki cards to do like every single day. And we also have an OMM assessment coming up this week, so I do have to practice some OMM, so I need A, friends, and B, an OMM table. So I'm gonna pack up and start getting everything ready and then head to school. It's been raining like every other day here. It's Tuesday, a little bit before 10. I haven't been in the best mood this week. I was gonna film yesterday and just talk about how I've been feeling this week, but then I was in such a bad mood that I decided to not even pick up the camera. For whatever reason, I've just been feeling overwhelmed ever since neuro ended. It feels like psych was supposed to be a break, but it still feels like I'm overwhelmed and in a constant sprint. We also had our first OMM assessment of second year, and it's interesting because I feel like a lot of DO YouTubers don't really talk about OMM as much of a big role that it plays in school and in our life. I spend so much time going over OMM and everything related to that compared to students that go to MD schools. I really can't even imagine what MD students live like without all these extra hours of OMM that you have to learn. But the assessment today, we had 4 new techniques, and basically we were evaluating each other, finding real diagnoses, and then treating those real diagnoses with the techniques that we learned, so it's a lot more of like the actual application. It was frustrating to me though, because these 4 techniques, or at least like 3 out of the 4 techniques, I believe in a lot less. Like, I do them, but it feels like it's not really serving the purpose that it's supposed to serve. And I know it's because I'm also only just learning OMM and have only really been doing it for a year. But it's a little frustrating to do the technique and feel like nothing has really changed. So I'd just be curious to hear other people's opinions from other DO schools where they learn OMM. But yeah, it made it a little bit more difficult to like study for the exam and everything because I wasn't even really feeling the techniques, so I think that just added to my sour mood. But yeah, I had the assessment today, passed, so that's all that matters. On the other side now, so I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm hopefully going to be spending majority of the day studying from home, which I'm looking forward to. So I'm gonna start by watching some Boards and Beyond probably for psych and doing my Anki cards and just enjoying my peace and quiet. Plan for today is to finish the 240 cards that I have left for reviews and then hopefully watch Sketchy. I'm almost done with the entire neuropsych chapter of the videos, so I just have this one left that we haven't covered yet, and then these 2 we have covered, so I do want to watch them tonight. I'm so slow at Anki for whatever reason. I really have to figure out a way to get faster, and I have friends that finish so many cards in the span of an hour, and I just feel like such a snail. Yeah, I gotta find a way to get faster at this.
Lower motor neuron lesions of the facial nerve result in blank lateral paralysis of the upper and lower muscles of facial expression.
Our recurring symbol for alpha-1 antagonism is an extinguished alpha candle, like this one about those unsubstantially lifelike histamine.
This is motivating. I'm gonna get there. Watching this number grow is the best feeling. This number, though, kinda daunting.
CN9, glossopharyngeal.
It's 1 a.m. and I'm going to start wrapping up for the day. I had a very productive day today. I had a couple of meetings, I went to lecture, I watched some new videos for Psych, and I'm finishing up Sketchy. I did over 800 Anki cards. I went to the gym. I did some class VP stuff. I did a decent amount of work for the day, and I think I'm going to finish up by doing some general research manuscript corrections just until I fall asleep, just so this could be the last thing that I do for the day. But I feel like I've accomplished enough for the day, and I'm just ready to pass out and start tomorrow. I'm getting faster at doing the cards. The controller's really helping.
Okay, I'm about 150% sure that I'm going to regret this, but...
Aspergillomas are associated with tuberculosis or plague, as both pathologies have pre-existing cavities within the lungs. The corticobulbar bar.
These continue being my worst cards because for every psych disorder, there's a specific duration, and I keep mixing up the durations. Good morning, happy Saturday. I'm going to start the day with some coffee and Anki to get my brain warmed up. And then if I do anything else today, I have to get more of my research project done. I've been postponing working on it or just like dragging it out for so long, and I really just need to sit down and to finish as much of it as I can. We also have a clinical skills exam coming up on Monday. There's like a 50-page study guide that I need to go through. A lot of it is review from last year with just some things building on top of it this year, so I don't feel as bad about it, but just have to get through the information. A lot to do today, but we have all weekend, so. I started intermittent fasting and my 14-hour fast just ended. I have 240 cards left, so I'm gonna try and just finish these 240 cards before I basically reward myself with breakfast. I've been doing little things like this, like in the morning before I get out of bed, I'll try to get like at least 100 Anki cards done while my brain, my body is still waking up. And I noticed that it's been helping me be more efficient and get a lot more done faster, so I'm gonna finish my cards and then I'm gonna go have breakfast.
M. Myoglobinuria F. Fever E. Encephalopathy. Altered mental status. V. Unstable vitals. Autonomic.
I've not nearly done enough things today. I pretty much went through some of my emails, submitted my abstract for a poster presentation, and finished all my Anki cards. But there's some tickets to a baseball game that just opened up that our school is providing, and so I'm gonna take the chance and do something fun tonight and go see a baseball game. And then after I'm done with that, I'll come back and finish the rest of the study. It's important to make time to go do fun things too, you know? I came back from the baseball game. We went to Savannah Bananas. It's not like the typical sport baseball game that you would expect. I'm not a big baseball person, so I don't understand baseball fully, so I'm not like the person to explain this, but this was a lot more entertaining, and they did different tricks, and they interacted with the crowd, and they brought people out on the field, so it was like a fun showcase kind of baseball, and it was a lot more fast-paced, and honestly a lot more entertaining than other baseball games that I've been to. I do have my clinical skills exam on Monday, I think I've mentioned, so I am trying to get to this big study guide that me and my friends put together to study for it. Only up to question 9 so far, and there's like 59 questions, but it's gonna be fine. I'm not that worried about it. I'm also doing some new videos and sketchy cards for the rest of Psych. Maybe some research if I can, because I keep saying I gotta do the research. I still have some time tonight, so we'll see what I can accomplish.